אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללו חסלה. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללו חסלה. אשרי, אשרי, אשרי יושבי ביתך. אשרי, אשרי, אשרי יושבי ביתך. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, עוד יהללו חסלה. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללו חסלה.
Shana Tova. I'm Rabbi Mark Kaiserman, and this is Cantor Emily Wygod-Pincus. Welcome to Rosh Hashana Day 2 at the Reformed Temple of Forest Hills. We are in a very unusual moment as the two of us are here on the high holidays looking out at a completely empty sanctuary. No one in any seat physically. But we feel all of your spirits joining us from right across the street and across the world on the magic and technology of live stream. We look forward to days ahead when all of us are here together again, celebrating in person. But today we celebrate with each other through our souls, joining in this meditation service, lending our hearts, lending each of our souls to make today a powerful day of reflection and working towards the future of this new year. Make sure you've eliminated distractions as you might in the sanctuary. So turn off your phone if you can, put your computers on Do Not Disturb so that you don't get those texts and emails in the middle of this service that might drag you away from your focus on Rosh Hashanah morning. Come into the present moment and allow yourself to experience a new year through contemplative prayer, chant, and meditation. Don't necessarily have prayer books to follow along with some of the words of the songs and prayers. Most of our service this morning will be meditations that you don't need any words to read, just to listen to hear, to guide you, and to bring you into a greater place of harmony and hopefulness. But when you get to a prayer that you might know, do your best to sing along. No one will correct you if you stumble over a word there in Hebrew or only join in on occasional words. Bring yourself to this moment. Bring yourself to this day. Bring yourself to this new year. So we begin. Make yourself comfortable by adjusting your sitting position. If you are cramped or constricted, you will not be able to breathe deeply. You can close your eyes if you wish. The key is to sit relaxed and with your lungs open to breathe. Now draw in your breath. Feel your chest and abdomen expand. Let out your breath. Now do it again. Breathe in a little deeper this time. And let it out. Keep breathing in and out and fill your lungs and your soul. Feel the breath reverberate through you, releasing tension, expressing the inexpressible. Let your breathing be deep and peaceful. Let's do this several more times, getting your body used to breathing that fills you up of body and spirit and lets it out, a release in your life. Let's just take a few moments just to breathe. The breath in and the breath out. An easy flow, never too much or too little. Just the right amount to sustain you. Take in one final breath for now. Breathe it in, watch it rise. And let it fall. When you wish, open your eyes.
Hineni b'tselem Elohim. Here I am in the image of God with all the beautiful openings and closings, perfectly and imperfectly made. This body is all that I have. Blessed are you for giving this body to me. Hineni. Hineni b'tselem Elohim, nikavim, nikavim, nishmati tehorai. Hineni b'tselem Elohim, nikavim, nikavim, nishmati tehorai. Baruch atah Adonai, wondrous source of healing. Baruch atah Adonai, we thank you and praise your name. Hineni b'tselem Elohim, nikavim, nikavim, nishmati tehorai. Hineni b'tselem Elohim, nikavim, nikavim, nishmati tehorai. Oh God, this body is all I have. May I be blessed to praise your name. Oh God, this body is all I have. May I be blessed to sing your praise. Hineni b'tselem Elohim, nikavim, nikavim, nishmati tehorai. Hineni b'tselem Elohim, nikavim, nikavim, nishmati tehorai.
To look back at a year is too much. It overwhelms the senses, it burns us up. To look forward into the future is not enough. It is unrealized, unaccomplished, unformed. To be in this moment is experience, not led by reason but by intuition, lessons we have gained in our journey. Hineni, he cried out, she cried out, full of love and hope and fear. Abraham cried for the cherished son and for trusting God. Hineni, I am here in this moment. I know not what will become of me. I know not where I have been, but I am open. I sense. I breathe. I am. Hineni.
So I want you to come back to your breathing. Focus on your breath. You can realign your posture if it's gotten a little bit out of whack. Draw your energy up a little bit to your heart center. And also pull down to your sit bones so you can feel yourself making this kind of an action. Take another breath. Feel your shoulders go down and relax. You can close your eyes again if they were open, or leave them with a soft focus in front. Just watch your breath. Let it go where it wants to go. Don't try to control it. And I invite you to focus on a word. This could be a Hebrew word like shalom for peace, or chesed for kindness, or especially in this season we think of forgiveness. But it doesn't matter. You can choose whatever the word is that you feel you should focus on right now. Breathe that word in and out. And in and out. Feel it resonate, going up and down your body like a tube. You can see that word written out in block letters, in script, in whatever language it is. And focus on your word. And if you find that your intention wanders away, that's okay. Just notice where it had gotten to and bring it back to your special word. And maybe you think, that was not the right word. I found a new word. And that's okay. Bring your attention to that word. Breathe in and out. day with your word. You can come back to the room, give a little stretch, and open your eyes.
On Rosh Hashana, we pray for peace with the familiar words of Oseh Shalom, but they take on a deeper meaning for us as we seek peace for the purpose of reflection. Take in these words. May abundant peace from heaven and good life come to us and to all Israel. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. May the one who brings harmony on high mercifully bring harmony to us and to all Israel, and to all who dwell on earth. Amen.
Amen. We sing Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru amen.
Rosh Hashana can be a very intense time full of a lot of energy. We get ready for services, we have dinners, we run around, we head to the park for Tashlich. Perhaps one of the benefits of this year's Rosh Hashana is that we can take it a little easier. We can come into the new year with our own sense of self. We don't have to race around to things. we come into the year. We've had a year and a half of a lot of stress, energy, pain, loneliness. Let's begin Rosh Hashana with a little bit of calm. And so we invite you to return to that position of breath, meditation, sitting back in your chair, or if in your couch, don't slump down too much. Perhaps closing your eyes or returning to a soft focus, letting your hands fall down in a position where they're not busy but relaxed. And return back to being very conscious of your deep, long breaths in and out. Let's return to that position. We're going to use the word shalom. And you can do this silently, perhaps if there's other people around you and you're a little self-conscious. And if you're all alone, feel free to do it right out loud. We're going to use the word shalom to deepen the experience of our own peace. As you inhale deeply, think the sound Shah and draw the breath up from the bottom of your spine all the way to the center of your chest, your heart center. And as you exhale, think or vibrate the sound Lom or Om, as in Shalom. And allow the sound and energy to rise from your heart center up through your throat, head, and out the top of your head, and fountain down around you in a shower of peace. Take a moment. In on Shah, out on Lom. With each breath, feel yourself enveloped in shalom, a peace that holds you, that protects you, that gives you strength. Peace of the Holy One, holy peace, shalom. As you breathe, your mind may wander, that's typical. But bring it back to shalom. Shalom. Should you become distracted by your family, by noises in your apartment from your pets, by sounds from the street, come back again to peace, to shalom. Shalom. A shelter of peace for each of us, a safe place, a comforting place, a secure place that restores us for the hours and days ahead. Shalom. Divine peace. It's a blessing. Shalom. Experience the peace within when you focus on peace and notice what ensues. Shalom. You may open your eyes when you wish.
Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. I have set God always before me. It's a sense of security, being able to feel God's presence around us. Havaya is sort of a friendly term for God. It sort of sounds like chaver, which means friend in Hebrew, and also contains the Yah, which is also known as another word for God. And Havaya also sounds like Ahava, which means love. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. Havaya Ahava. Let's sing. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. Havaya, Havaya, Havaya. Ahava, Ahava, Ahava. Havaya, Havaya, Havaya. Ahava, Ahava, Ahava. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. Ahava, Ahava, Ahava. Chavaya, Chavaya, Chavaya. Ahava, Ahava, Ahava. Chavaya, Chavaya, Chavaya. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid. So, just a word about chesed. Chesed is the word that means kindness. We also think of ahavat chesed, that means loving kindness. And it's a sense of kindness towards ourselves and kindness towards the rest of the world. It's actually one of those special qualities, midot, that we try to culture, to bring about in ourselves, so that it can emanate out towards the rest of the world. So we are going to work with the blessings of chesed and shalom, love and peace. Those are words of blessings that we say to ourselves and to others. And as we say these blessings, our intention is not to say that we are magically sending blessings that others will receive. Maybe that happens, but we don't know. This is a practice of reorienting ourselves and working with our hearts and our minds and our whole bodies vis-a-vis the other and vis-a-vis these words of blessing. It's not like I'm sending blessings to this person and I hope it gets there, but rather I'm working on myself so that I can be in relationship with a different quality of being. So find your seat. And again, I invite you to close your eyes or maintain a soft focus. Bring into your mind's eye a person whom you really love. And it could be a friend, a child, a partner, a parent, a teacher. Don't think of who you have to bring into your mind, but just who comes. And picture that person as though he or she is standing before you. And this should be somebody that it's really, really easy to just feel love towards that person. And while all relationships are complex, in this relationship, there are fewer obstacles to feeling a free flow of love and blessing towards that person. Just wait for 5 seconds. And just pick one person for now. As you picture that person before you, say silently to yourself, may you feel blessed with love. May you feel blessed with peace. And as you say these words, really try to feel it in your body. And when you say blessed, really try to sense a feeling of satiety, abundance. You have everything that you need, and you are sending it forth towards that person. You are sending your feeling of abundance to them. And when you say love, really feel it in your whole body. What does it feel like when we are truly loved? So we'll spend a few minutes just picking this person and offering this blessing. You might want to have the blessings ride the breath on the inhale. May you feel blessed with chesed. And on the exhale, may you feel blessed with shalom. And we'll continue on our own for a few minutes in this way. May you feel blessed with love. May you feel blessed with peace. And now, I invite you to picture in your mind's eye someone whom you know loves you. And maybe it's the same person, and maybe it's somebody else. And it could be a mentor, a teacher, a grandparent, a sibling, a friend, or a child. And imagine them saying to you, "May you, sweetheart, feel blessed with chesed. May you, my love, feel blessed with shalom." And again, really try to feel it in your body. You don't need to earn this love. Just receive it. May you feel blessed with love. May you feel blessed with shalom. And now picture in your mind's eye yourself. You with all your history, your kindness, your missteps, your successes, your failures, the things for which you are most proud, and the ways that you have fallen short, the little things that make you happy and your daily dissatisfactions. Say it to yourself. May you, my love, feel blessed, feel an overabundance of chesed. May you, my sweet one, feel full and content with peace. And you take in this fullness, this overabundance. And we will continue in this way for a few minutes. Take another deep breath. Give a little stretch. Come back to the room and open your eyes. A song for peace, Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, v'rachamim. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha.
We spend the High Holy Days exploring who we are, who we might be, how we connect to others. We need to spend time thinking about our world around us and how we think about our universe. We need to spend time thinking about our own selves, our own bodies. But let us be gentle. We are only on the second day of the new year, and we are still beginning our journey ahead.
Asher Yatzar, I thank you for having created me with all my imperfections, imperfect and whole. I thank you for my life, body and soul. Help me to realize I am beautiful and whole. I'm perfect the way I am, and a little broken too. I will stand each day as a gift I give to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thank you for my life, body and soul. Help me to realize I am beautiful and whole. I'm perfect the way I am, and a little broken too. We will spend this day as a gift we give to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Baruch atah Adonai.
ומפליא לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני, רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות.
Take another deep breath in, feeling your body, and forgiving yourself. As breath sometimes is difficult, as sitting is difficult, as pains creep up over the course of this session. Love who you are. As we think back on where we've been, from that relaxed position, let's look back on this last year and what a year it was. Let images enter and exit your mind. Small moments, meaningful moments, painful moments, smells, pictures, and faces. Think back to last Elul, last September. You were home for the holidays, joining us on Zoom. What promises did you make then? What goals did you have for the coming year? What fears challenged you? Now move through September and into October, into the fall, into the month of Tishrei, the holiday of Sukkot, and the time for harvesting. What kinds of benefits did you reap this year? Financial, educational, experiential. Where did you fall short? And how do you forgive yourself? How do you look ahead to this next year to bring those possibilities back to your heart? Think about last November, roughly the Hebrew month of Cheshvan. Late fall, colder weather. We had to move indoors and change our lives. The natural world slowly moving from bountiful to barren as the winter moves in, so that the cycle can begin again in the spring. Think about the changes that you made in your life this year. What patterns did you break? What patterns consumed you? What new work did you take on? What new work was too much? Move slowly from November into December, the Hebrew month of Kislev, the month that holds Hanukkah, the holiday of lights and miracles. In what ways did you bring light or goodness into the world this year? What miracles happened in your life this year? Think back as December turned to January and February, the Hebrew month of Tevet. Then the month of Shvat, the month that contains Tu B'Shvat, the festival of the trees, a time for planting. Think about new projects that you started this year. What did the change in our life of being home, of being away, of being isolated cause you to try anew that you never would have tried before? What plans had to be changed and what new plans did you make? As you moved from February into March and we came to the month of Adar, then we celebrate Purim, a festival of fun and revelry. Think about the joy that came into your life this year. This was the time when vaccines began to enter our lives in full force. In what ways did that change the hope in the world you lived in? Despite everything, in what ways this past year were you silly? Despite it all, can you think of moments that you laughed? From March to April, from Adar to Nisan, the month of spring, the time we celebrate Pesach. Think about renewal, rebirth, and newfound freedom. What struggles concluded in your life this year? Were there issues or difficulties in your life that you were able to overcome? How do you face the struggles that are still with you? on to May, the Hebrew month of Iyar. In the secular year, a time for closing and endings. Think about endings that occurred in your life this year. Some very painful, some hopeful. What issues, relationships, and situations came to a close during the past 12 months? Move from May into June into the month of Sivan, the month that holds the holiday of Shavuot, the holiday that celebrates our receiving of the Torah. How did you confirm your identity during this year? What learning did you take in this year? What new things did you learn? And what effect did they have on you? From June into July and August, the Hebrew months of Tammuz and Av, hot and humid weather, slowing of activity and some time for rest, but also this year a chance to go out and do things that we had long awaited, to see people, to engage in possibilities that we so longed for. And then as the summer ended, some of those being lost, as we return to caution and care in the world around us. These are months that are a time of history and loss. Think about the losses in your life this past year. In what ways did you grieve? How did you deal with that grieving? And here we are again, a new year. So much familiar, but so much new. New promises and new goals. So before we do that, before we jump into the new year, take a few moments and deep breaths to remember the journey of the past year. The words of Achat Sha'alti.
One thing I ask of Adonai, only that do I seek. We sing Achat Sha'alti. Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, ota vakesh. Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, ota vakesh. Shivtim beveit Adonai kol yemei chayai lachazot benoam Adonai ulevaker beichalo לחזות בנועם אדוני ולבקר בהיכלו.
We know you're all comfortable at home, perhaps in your office chair or sitting on the couch or even on the floor. But the new year is not going to be full of comfort and relax. So as much as we spent this last time finding our deep breathing and our meditation, sometimes we have to reach up and stretch and even get beyond the place we want to be to the place we're going to. So we turn now to the most familiar of all of thy holiday words, Avinu Malkeinu, and we ask you all, wherever you are, to please rise.
Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu V'Aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu V'Aneinu, Ki ein banu masim, Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, Ve'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu V'Aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu V'Aneinu, Ki ein banu masim.
We remain standing. The sound of the shofar is a wake-up call for all our souls. Remember the key blessings we meditated on today: Shalom, Chesed, and the year past and ahead. We create Shalom, peace, in order to hear the sound of the shofar clearly. Its sound is a call to action to live our lives as fully and beautifully as possible. And its presence during these high holy days is a powerful reminder that we are loved by God, by our family and friends, and by ourselves. We get awakened by the sound of the shofar to reflect on where we've been and to build a stronger, better tomorrow. As we prepare to hear the sounds of the shofar, close your eyes or keep them wide open, but recognize this call for the year ahead. I'm delighted to invite David Pagan forward to blow our shofar.
Tekiah, Shvarim Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shvarim, Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah Gedolah,
Please be seated. We want to thank you for joining us this morning, for hopefully a chance to enter the new year with a little bit of peace, a little bit of possibility. I want to give a special thanks to David Pagan, to Steve Silberberg, to Joe Davidian, to Andy Castro, to Edward Smalls, to each person who worked in the background to make our service so beautiful. And we want to send our thanks and love to all of you. We look forward to seeing each of you in person at various places, and hopefully as soon as possible for all of us in person to safely share together. If you are not vaccinated, as I apparently said on TV all throughout this summer, go get vaccinated so we can all be together again as quickly as possible. Reminders that this Friday night service is at 6:15. You can join us in person if you're fully vaccinated. Sign up at rtfh.org/services. And all our services this Friday and all our Yom Kippur services beginning on Wednesday and Thursday are at rtfh.org/live or on our YouTube site. And we connect and love with you wherever you are, near and far. Our closing song is Ashrei.
Ashrei yoshvei veitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei yoshvei veitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei veitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei veitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Ashrei yoshvei veitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei yoshvei veitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei veitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei veitecha.
Shana Tova. Happy New Year.
Shana Tova.